My name is Parviz Yazdani. I'm the owner of Botté Chai Bar. I'm originally from Iran. We moved to Canada in 1986 and I've been living here ever since. I'm a dentist by profession and a few years ago decided to pursue a lifelong dream of having a cafe in Saskatoon. So the Iranian culture is all about family. It's about family, it's about community, and it's about celebration. Any occasion we can find, any excuse that we can find, it's all about celebrating it. And that's the crux of it. So Botte Chai Bar really came up as an idea to have a late night cafe in Saskatoon. I noticed that Saskatoon doesn't have a strong cafe culture. So it was very important for people who don't normally go to a pub or a bar or a lounge to have a place to go hang out, because that's the kind of place I wanted to go hang out, at a cafe where there's no pressure to drink and there's a very good environment to chat and hang out and have something delicious to eat or drink. The reason that we decided to decorate the way that we did was we wanted to be an amalgamation, a fusion of Western sensibilities as well as Eastern cultural elements. So in Persian culture, poetry is a very, very big deal. It's a major part of our culture. So we decided to have poetry on the wall, for example. Persian rugs everybody has heard of. We decided to implement that in the form of cushions that we have on our benches. Plants and gardens, Persian gardens, are famous for contributing to the element of social life and family life and cultural life. So we decided to have that, except we didn't have the real estate to do that, so we went vertical. We put the garden on the wall. Well, Iranian food is really very organic in the way that it comes together. Not organic in the scientific term, but organic in the same sense that it's a combination of meats and herbs and vegetables and legumes. The main staple is rice, and then we eat it with different sauces. So it's usually beef or chicken or lamb, and a lot of times it's entirely legume-based or non-meat-based, and we eat that with the rice. So just to give you an example, the way the Italians eat their pasta with different sauces, Iranians eat their rice with different sauces. And we have fresh ingredients seasonally, and then we preserve them and use them during the off-season in their preserved forms, whether it's jams or dried fruit or herbs. We use them during the off-season as well. So we have an increasingly larger population of Iranian expats that are moving to Saskatoon. And some of these individuals are very talented, and we wanted to have an episode where we could showcase some of these talents. So we're starting tonight with some traditional Persian music. It's improvisational sitar playing as well as singing. And that's going to be happening in our patio.
گر دوست بنده را بکشد یا بپرورد زنجیر از آن بنده و فرمان از آن دوست.
We try to stay true to our culture. Any occasion where there's a chance to celebrate, we celebrate. Whether it's an Iranian occasion, a Canadian occasion, or a cultural occasion, we try to partake in it and have every chance to celebrate. That's what life is about. Interestingly enough, we have found that Botte Chai Bar is a bit of a focus point, a bit of a destination for anybody who wants to forego the regular social venues. So anybody who doesn't want to go to a bar or a pub or a lounge ends up here. And we have found that that has been by far a common thread among most ethnicities. At different times of day, we have different ethnicities that populate the cafe based on what is natural to them and their culture. So we have a lot of Arabs late at night, a lot of Middle Eastern people late at night, a lot of East and Southeast Asian guests in the afternoons and early evenings. We have a lot of Caucasian European guests in the afternoon, early afternoon or lunch. So everybody uses the space the way that they want to, and that's been probably the most rewarding part of owning this place. My message to the world is that whether we like it or not, it's a small planet, and we are all literally few degrees of separation. And we now know that more than ever. We're aware of it more than ever. We can prove it culturally more than ever and scientifically more than ever. So we might as well embrace it and love it. The differences, the diversities are to be celebrated and enjoyed rather than tolerated. We're done with the point where we tolerate each other, and we have to start celebrating each other. And that's what we are hoping that Botte will do.